Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil heart could desire from these nincompoops. Jason, Mike, and Elgin.
Yo, toys, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where friends get together to talk about one of our shared loves.
Pickles.
That's not a shared love, and we're going to skip that. Pickles suck. I hate pickles. And we're going to go on to toy collecting. That's why we're really here. Here to celebrate those little colorful pieces of plastic and how they can transform you into a little kid again. Pickles. God, I can't believe you said that.
You're welcome.
So gross. You made Tiffany so happy. I know that. If this is your first time listening to or watching us live on YouTube every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. But you're going to learn soon enough, we are not toy experts. Oh, no. We're just toy enthusiasts. So we're not going to get all the details right.
That's right. And before we jump into today's episode, we've got something exciting to tell you about. That's our Patreon and YouTube community, The Core. When you enlist in The Core, that's the Cracktastic organization of retro plastic specialists, you unlock a treasure trove of exclusive perks made just for hardcore collectors like you. You get bonus episodes, shout-outs, early access, plus an exclusive chat with us and the other Core members. So don't wait. Enlist in The Core today. Just go to enlistinthecore.com to help support the show.
Sometimes bigger really is better. This episode of Cracktastic Plastic is all about the absolute units in our collection, the shelf hogs, space invaders, and gloriously oversized toys that make standard action figures look like accessories. We dig into the biggest pieces we own, from towering action figures to massive play sets and jumbo collectibles, sharing the stories behind the larger-than-life treasures and why some toys are worth rearranging an entire room to display. If it takes two hands to lift it and an engineering degree to find shelf space for it, it probably belongs in this episode. I knew it was tough for Bill to keep his mouth shut during that. Joining,
I'm not saying anything. I made sure I was like, if I take every shot he's setting up for me, we'll be here all day.
Joining the fun is fellow YouTuber, core member, and longtime friend, Wildish Bill Fisher. Known for sharing his love of toys, collectibles, and pop culture across his YouTube channel. Bill brings the same collector passion and enthusiasm that makes this hobby so much fun to share with others. We're excited to have Bill hang out with us tonight and talk giant collectibles, collector joy, and the oversized pieces that became centerpieces in our collection. And this was Bill's idea, so he had to come do it. And
yeah, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a science queen, guys. Sorry.
Well, let everybody know. Tell everyone about yourself and your history with toy collecting.
My name is Wildish Bill Fisher. I first met Jason actually doing stand-up comedy at his convention he does every year, Halloween-a-Palooza, and ever since then I've been pulled more and more into this world. And I've had, when I was younger, I had toys, and then I didn't have them anymore. And like a lot of you guys, I'm sure there was stuff I always wanted, couldn't get, et cetera, et cetera. And then somebody gave me grown-up money for a while, and I started buying grown-up toys. And they're still dumb, but it's fine. And so like I have little sections of different things that I collect from different worlds. Like I don't collect a lot of, Motu, but I have several Battle Cats, stuff like that. Just stuff that I remember from as a kid. Mainly these days, it's mostly horror and some TMNT, Ninja Turtle type stuff, and et cetera. But yeah. So over the past few years, I've gotten more and more back into the hobby. And then fairly recently, I decided to start the YouTube channel, Wildish Bill Fisher, where I've been doing unboxings of NECA stuff, and probably much to Elgin's joy, breaking some of them as I try to get them out of the box. And
I don't have joy in that. Like, it's disappointing.
You're smiling way too much to not be. You're like, I don't get joy in that.
It just proves my point more.
Yeah,
all it does.
yeah. You can't force them. You got to be tender. But yeah, man. So I'm back into it, doing the unboxings, and the channel is growing. We're gonna start doing things like interviews, reviews, all kinds of different things, but under the Wildish Bill Fisher banner. But we kind of got our start back in it with unboxings, and yeah, I'm super happy to be doing it.
Well, we're super happy to have you here. Just for the YouTube gods, this episode will be on Bill's channel later too, so don't get all freaked out because of duplicate content. Just saying that for officialness. But yeah, we're puppy's playing too. Oh, that's fun.
Can you see it going by?
Yeah, that was great.
It's all the toys.
Yeah. Perfect.
There's Amanda.
Hi, everyone.
She's real, and she wasn't tied up or anything. She really just went in there on her own free will.
Well, later in the show, Elgin's going to take us on a tour of a toy store, and that's going to be super fun because a few of us have been there already. You can follow us on all the social media platforms, including Patreon, and those links can be found at our website, cracktasticplastic.com. And while you're surfing the interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, toyhacks.com, for all your repro label needs. They have an armory there where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry and tons of amazing sticker sets for your toys. We also have a monthly contest that Elgin's going to tell you all about.
That's right. Every month we post something to our social media pages, usually a picture for everyone to comment on. And then at the end of the month, we'll pick our most favoritist comment and then send you a $5 coupon to toyhacks.com. We can go there and spend to your heart's delight whatever you need for your toys, decals, stickers, weapons, etc. So, but you have to comment, and then we have to pick you, and then we have to send you, and then we have to repost.
And then,
it's a cruel cycle. It's just a cruel cycle.
No one did.
Pretty excited for April's contest too. We got Batman Screaming comic panel, and there's already been some good submissions that it's pretty funny. And
I threw my mid-shaped hat into the ring. I made a comment. Speaking of pickles.
Speaking of comments, you guys should let us know how you're doing over in the chat. We got Tiff. She's there saying bigger isn't always better. Of course she says that. She's like 4 feet tall. And then she also said $5 coup, but she's singing the song is what's happening. And I didn't want to do it. And I fell for her trap. All right. Well,
they need to bring back the $5 foot long.
We all agree with that.
It would just be dread and sadness at this point. They can't do that $5 foot long.
All right. Well, now let's talk about what toys we've picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
Me a little whiskey so you don't have to keep coming in here. So
Hi, Bill. We're on a live show here. Welcome back. Welcome back in.
Give your dog some treats. Like, lay down.
Yes. So,
no, they're half
Give me some Benadryl.
Half Australian Shepherd, half sociopath. They don't calm down, and they literally will be asleep, just running their paws, dead asleep, going.
It's kind of like Elgin when he's on tour. It's funny.
That's true.
Yeah,
Hey, speaking of Elgin, hey buddy, what have you picked up lately?
Well, I picked up this at the toy store that I'm going to talk about later, and that's right. It's the Lieutenant Ripley from '92 Kenner Alien Predator figures. I had to get Ripley because I already have a power loader and I needed to have her operate it. But this is the weapon she came with. You can twist her body, and then the flamethrower bit supposed to come out a little bit of the front. It kind of works. I'm probably not gonna really have the weapons on her. I'm just gonna have her in the power loader. She also comes with this other weapon on her back that you can take off and swap out as well. But I mean, it looks kind of like Sigourney Weaver there. But
Those power loaders are pretty sweet. You should get one on a T-shirt.
I should. If only someone would send it to. Oh wait, they did.
Don't sniff that shirt. It has anthrax on it, I'm sure.
Yeah. So I picked this up at the source I'll talk about later. I'll go more into that later on the show. So stick around when we talk about that. But yeah, I got it pretty cheap. Paid cash for it, so I got it for a little less, which was good. And yeah, Lieutenant Ripley, 92 Kenner toys. Now I have to get the rest of them.
Oh, it broke the seal. Happened with Predator. Now you got to deal with Alien.
Yep, and then
Kenner collection.
At least they're not horribly expensive.
Yeah,
actually.
Now's your chance.
Yeah, exactly. Then I was at a Walmart ? Somewhere in Iowa, and I found the new 2-pack of Hot Wheels monster trucks for the new movie.
Oh, look at that!
But they're doing this 2-pack. There's the new He-Man, that guy, whatever his name is, and then Jared Leto is over here. But basically, this Skeletor Hot Wheels guy, the purple one, is actually just they already put that one out. The other one they put out was a Battle Cat, but this is new, so that I guess that's what justifies me buying it.
Well, yeah,
plus
it's totally different.
Plus it's a movie card.
Yep.
So
yeah, is that your first piece of merchandise? I guess the shirt.
No.
You have a no.
I have a Power Sword already. I found that at Walmart. And then I just got in the mail the new Chronicles King Grayskull, who looks
it has begun.
Yeah, so yeah, this is a new one, but that's just a they just reboxed it. But
awesome.
I mean, still it's gonna hang on my wall. That's why it's not out of the package, because all my Hot Wheels / monster trucks are on the wall over. You can see some Hot Wheels there. They're going to be it's a wall hanger. So, and then I was at a Goodwill, lost 2 things, and I found from 96 Hasbro Star Wars: The Power of the Force. I found this on card, this Hoth Rebel Soldier, which I thought was pretty cool. That it was on card for like $5. These go for like 20, I think, on card. But yeah, just a Hoth Rebel Soldier. Probably hang it up. I don't know if I'm going to open it up yet. But vintage
Star Wars
now, 30 years old. So,
that's cool.
But I might put it with my
your snow group.
Yeah, the snow group. I guess he can hang out there with the trees, the Christmas trees, and all that stuff. So I found that, and then finally I found from 1990 DC Comics Kenner this Batman gun. It was at Goodwill as well too. It was part of a set that had other parts that you could connect to it and do it like a crime set. And it makes the best sound ever.
That's pretty good.
Not annoying at all. I'll stop doing that. But it's missing some stickers. I'm going to try to find some stickers to put on there. The Batman symbol.
Yeah.
But yeah, for at a Goodwill in Fairfield, I think. I saw it was like 1990 Kenner. What's that? Look it up. Google search. I'll take that. Thank you. Yeah, not too bad. Goodwill haul.
Awesome. Well, from Batman gun to Batman lover, what do we got over there, Mike?
All right. This weekend, I went out to a flea market in the Houston area and found a little Mirthmobile from the Wayne's World movie, released by Johnny. Yes, it's a 76 Pacer, released by Johnny Lightning in 2023. picked
Nice.
this thing up for a whopping quarter.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
price.
couldn't pass it up. So it'll go good on one of the shelves in here. But
For sure.
Now you gotta
yeah.
find the limo version. You gotta find the long limo version of it. Because when it was the big toy
Steven
show,
Tyler.
Yep. So yeah, pick that thing up.
Nice.
Let's see. I was at a Goodwill over the weekend, and it's not a complete, but this is a 1988 GI Joe Imp, and it's you never see these things like out at Goodwills anymore. So it's kind of nice. It's like I said, it's not complete, missing a few things here and there, but I like doing restorations. I have a few of these. So like these little tabs on the back and like the little foot pegs and that little hook, like the little toe hook on the back, that, means something when you're trying to build one. So
Sure.
to find that thing for I think I paid $1. It might have been $2, but still, to find that at a
Great
Goodwill around here is pretty rare. So
I
happy to find that.
I assume IMP stands for something. It's an anagram.
Yes.
For...
It stands for Infrared Imaging Programmable. And it has, the original one has on the back, there's like these big missiles that fit in here, and it's like a whole little folding tower kind of thing.
Mhm.
And when they shoot off, you can split the missiles into like little landmine kind of things. That's why they're hard to find, because usually all the landmines are gone. I think
Sure.
mine as a kid are all gone. So
In the chat, we got this D Hyatt. I'm going to say is Dina Hyatt,
that's it.
newest core member, saying we're not worthy. We're not worthy. To
That's right.
Good.
And let's see. The last thing I found was at the same flea market I found the Mirthmobile, but I found the Turtles of Grayskull Super Shredder, which
Yes.
I did not have in my line. Released by Mattel, I believe it was early last year, 2025.
I think
I
it was
think-
the end. Those were like the end figures. Like
Was it?
there's the King Hiss and that Super Shredder were like the last two that they were almost the last two. So the very last one
Gotcha.
was that
Throny.
San Diego Comic-Con.
Oh, yes, right.
But those are like the two last deluxe figures, King Hiss
Yeah.
and Super Shredder.
So, yeah, I
It's
did not
awesome.
have
It's
this
pretty cool.
one. Yeah, I
That's
can't
freaking
wait
cool.
to unbox this one and get it on the shelf. The box is pretty awesome. The box
Yeah.
art. I paid $4 for this thing.
Oh.
Too crazy. It started off at $7, and the lady, she couldn't speak a whole lot of English, but she was scared of snakes, wanted to get rid of it, and knocked it down
To your
herself
advantage.
to $4. I didn't even have to ask for it. So, yep,
Perfect.
definitely to my advantage. But those are my thrill of the hunts there.
That's
That's
amazing.
awesome.
All right, Bill, what have you picked up lately?
All right, so because I am broke, because of going to school and starting the new career of barbering and everything, which, by the way, I passed my second test today.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Yay, my practical, I was terrified and a terrible person to be around for like 2 weeks leading up to that, but I passed it, so that was awesome. But starting a new career, I had to kind of put the toy buying on hold. However, we are in the process of, everybody knows I got engaged last year. Well, not everybody, but you guys know I got engaged last year. And my fiance and I, Amanda, we've moved in together. So I was going through some of my old toys, and there was a period of time, if I'm completely honest, where I made really great money and was staggeringly depressed and worked way too much. So my joy came from just buying random crap on Amazon. So I opened up the closet at my house my old house where I'm getting everything out of there, and I found, instead of new things, stuff that's new to me that I forgot that I bought. So because today is the big boys theme, I thought I'd go through some of those things that I recently discovered and I remembered that I absolutely love. So, do you guys remember Marvel Selects? Diamond Selects?
I thought you said Marble Selects. I was like,
No,
short
don't
pack
worry.
or like hard pack or
No, Marvel
I
Select.
remember
So
those.
Diamond Select. Basically, they were the Marvel figures before whatever. What's it now? Legends now or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think so.
Marvel Select or through Diamond Selects. The reason I love them is because they had awesome packaging. They were great, but the big figures were big. And I don't know if you guys have ever felt those or seen those in real life before, the bigger ones, but they actively weigh a lot. Like when you pick them up, I handed one to Amanda. She's like, "What the hell?" They have a weight. They're like 2 pounds, a pound and a half, 2 pounds each, depending on which ones you get. The big guys. So like they're actually in scale to the comics. Like you buy a Hulk now and they're a little bitty guy, but you buy this Hulk and you get this guy who is this big.
Head for scale.
Head for scale. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, head for scale.
That's
Seven and a
huge.
half 7.5 inches. Super cool haircut. Yes, I do. Veins popping.
He
He's
looks awesome.
thick thigh boys. Ankle joints, knee joints, hip joints, wrist. It's a lot of posability. Back for days. He's been hitting his pool day. Yeah. So I love this dude. I mean, look at those traps. That's ridiculous. And what's funny is he is the smallest of the four that I'm about to show off. Because behind him is what may be my favorite Marvel character of all time. This hunk of happiness, the Thing, Ben Grimm, baby blue-eyed boy. Now, just listen. Like,
Just shook the camera.
this thing is genuinely heavy. Like it has mass. Look how big this dude is. Look at that face. He's ready to brawl. Thick arms. This is what. And these used to be the same price as like a little skinny Daredevil. They're just so cool. And he's built how the thing should be built, like a brick. He's got knee joints. Yes. Wrists. Elbows move. Actually, it doesn't look like it, but they really. The shoulders are great, the head's great, and the waist, waka waka waka, and but just a big boy, you know.
Tiffany says, "I feel like the Thing should sound like that hitting things."
Yes.
Looks like a giant dog chew toy to me. Be careful.
Yeah.
The first one I got of these big giant guys is this gigantic Juggernaut, also just as heavy, like and it's super cool. You can't take his head off, but the helmet does turn, and all these places. And what I love most about this guy, look how cool his boots are. I mean,
Yeah, he stole them from Santa. Yeah.
yeah. And again, look how big this dude is.
Yeah.
Like this is how big Juggernaut should look. And I had the Wolverine to pair him up. I'm not showing him today, but the Wolverine to pair him up is a logical size, and it looks straight out of comics. He's so cool. And then fourth and final one from also the Diamond Selects. This was, I love this dude because of the insane amount of detail in him. He just looks so damn cool. It's the Abomination.
Mm-hmm.
That's
if you
cool.
think the other ones were big, like you think Hulk was big, but look at this dude. Like he's even bigger than the Hulk, bigger than all the rest of them. Super detailed with all these, all the skin and the bumps and the creaks and the crevices. Super cool, old school ears on him. He's got his little black panties on. All right, shouldn't have said that. That's fine. These awesome paws on him, these big hands, and just
that's great.
Look
Paint
at
job.
my hand holding him. Like this is insane. This is, and they're again the same price as the tiny Captain America or Wolverine. I miss Diamond Select toys.
Yeah, those have to look amazing. Back row with just your Marvel Legends in front to scale.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man. Monsters.
Yeah, and that's because it's so awesome because they made the giant characters look giant. I mean, that's what made me start buying them. And then you buy the smaller ones that go to scale, and it's perfect. So, yeah, twisty hands and everything. And these things have pretty good articulation for how big they are, honestly.
I was thinking too.
Yeah, all over the place. Wrist, ankles. The legs have like 5 points on each leg alone. Heads move.
Looks like Tim Roth needs to moisturize.
He's a little crunchy. But look at those pecs, man. You can moisturize all you want. Look at that. Look at that pattern line right down the middle. He's a giant lizard with abs. Like, come on now. Anyway, all right, awesome. That's my thrill of the hunt.
Awesome. Well, my lovely assistant handed me things. Thank you. Yeah, so we were at a Ross a while ago. I have a friend of mine, Jason Zbornik, snagged another one of these. So I didn't know that this guy existed because I was thinking about the other one, and then I saw this one, and it was around the same time. Reaction figures from Super 7 should cost $7.99, but here's a Suicide from Return of the Living Dead. Glows in the dark.
Sweet.
Yeah, $7.99.
That's awesome.
Very cool. Really awesome.
Yeah, my friend, Jason, he snagged a trash for me, so I know I have a trash too waiting for me. So from the same line, I'm not sure. I can't remember how many they made. If it was just all the punks, but
sure.
But yeah, super. Yeah, wall hanger, good one to hang on the wall.
Definitely.
Did this guy in an unboxing last week or two, and the video game for Transformers is called Devastation. So Studio Series has been putting out some Devastation line toys, and there's been a few, and there's a new one for Bumblebee, and this one might be the best looking Bumblebee out of all of them anyway. It's got a really cool head sculpt with that white face and blue eyes. With the older Bumblebee, the problems were like his ankles were like way up here. His ankle tilt was way up here, but now he's got proper toes and ankle tilt down where the feet should be, and his knees are actual, knee placed knees now. So it feels better just in his own scale. But yeah, it comes with a couple blasters, another one on back. The niche with the Devastation line is that they've give them cell shading, so you can see a little bit there on the hood of the windshield of his car. Neat little touch. They don't do it a lot with Transformers. So, and some people, Toy Hacks, a sponsor, they have cell shaded versions for about every dang toy they have. So it's pretty neat if you wanted to make your whole collection animated style. But yeah, so Bumblebee.
Awesome.
Happy to have this one on here because Bill's here. I know Bill, he loves that big lizard guy, Godzilla, maybe.
I've heard of her.
Yeah. They did a crossover not too long ago. Takara did. They made Optimus into Mechagodzilla. I showed him off with some with an upgrade kit to give him more guns and make him look like it. Well, this one is the Megatron as Godzilla. I have the upgrade kit on order. It's just in my pile of loot right now. But here's Megatron as Godzilla. And they used the Grimlock mold from Studio Series.
Makes sense.
So it's neat. They got, like Megatron colored like little dials and knobs he would normally have on his chest. These little red stripes. Pretty cool. That gun gray and all that. It's pretty great. Sure. But yeah, this upgrade kit's a new head, and it's going to give him the blue dorsal fins and a longer tail, and really turns him into Godzilla. I can't wait to get it. But
yeah, that thing's wild. I am super jealous.
Yeah, neat. But again, this is probably the 5th or 6th use of this Grimlock mold, and this is another kick-ass neat version as Megatron. Weird just seeing Megatron's head on this, but
yeah. Are those tribal tattoos on his shoulder?
I don't know what they have as far as significance to Godzilla or not. I think that there were some on the other one too, but Bill would have to answer that. I don't know. Yeah.
No, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, it's just, he went to Cancun.
He got drunk with Goldberg one night and was like, "Hey, we should do this too."
That's it. And then lastly, my favorite Transformer toy line that's ongoing at the moment is Missing Link, the one where they take the G1 toys replicated identically and give them modern engineering and articulation. I got this guy right away. He was the first variant of the Optimus Prime. And if you remember the very first episode of the cartoon, they crash land on Earth 4 million years later, and then Teletran 1 sends up a little satellite to go scan the Earth vehicles so that the Transformers can be, so their alt modes can be a vehicle from Earth so they can hide and be in disguise. And when they do Optimus, they go scan this little yellow semi. And so they took the Optimus, they gave him the name Sentinel Prime, but he's a yellow version of Optimus with all the Missing Link articulation. Pretty freaking amazing. Just love it. Had a fun time unboxing this on Saturday, and yeah, love it. Comes with a matrix. This one's green, metallic, a little blue center. I don't know.
It looks like he comes with 6 Super Bowl rings, is what it looks like.
Oh, you and your Steelers, I swear.
You broke my balls the other day about the Steelers not winning championships, and I just like to point out, you're allowed, I don't know if the Bills know this, but you're allowed to win Super Bowls. You can actually go to them.
They just like to visit.
Yeah, they just hang out.
He comes with a trailer and a roller, because in the episode where they scanned that yellow truck, it had no markings on the side. So this guy has no markings on the side, although it does kind of have these imprintedness designs on that cartoon. But yeah, so they made this variant of a toy of a thing that never has really existed before, of this one moment in the beginning of the cartoon, and that was really cool. So super stoked to have that. I have a Nemesis Prime coming soon too, and
sweet,
should be fun. All right, why big boys, Bill?
I think honestly because I was like, I know you had mentioned, or I forget what you guys were discussing, but you guys kept talking about the air carrier. What's it called?
USS Flag.
Yeah, the flag, the USS. Not kids aren't going to college, I think it's called, because that thing is insane. But yeah, it kind of got me thinking. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I always am drawn to the big toys that draw your attention on the shelf, and I have some of them, and I was like, well, that'd be cool. Especially some of these are interesting. Some of these are things you definitely don't expect to get a large version of that I have. Some things are one's a throwback to something I had as a kid that is an updated version of that I didn't even know. It's so much bigger and different that I didn't know it was even an updated version of. One of them was a Grail thing that I'm going to show that I got. And so it's just, I was like, man, I haven't seen an episode where they did the giant toys. Plus, combiners are the best.
For real.
Gigantic combiners. So let's go. So
all right, we'll let Elgin kick it off. He's always first up.
Yeah. I mean, other than showing Eternia back there, that's my giant playset, but it's hard to pull up and then here you go, look at this.
Yeah.
So I'm starting off with my biggest Godzilla toy that I have, and that's
pretty big.
Nice.
This one. I got this on clearance at Walmart, part of their MonsterVerse line that they were doing, of Godzilla times King Kong probably. But yeah, it was super cheap. I'm like, well, it's a giant Godzilla. You can always, use that to bash somebody over your head with. But it looks pretty cool. And this
You're the
mouth
first person
articulator.
I've ever heard call it Godzilla times King Kong. Like now I'm doing a math problem.
It's all math problems. I mean, it's like,
You're gonna keep that next to your bed at night in case somebody breaks in. You're just like,
yeah,
Yeah.
divided by Mothra. I mean,
You can
it's
throw that
math.
thing.
But yeah, he's got some articulation in his mouth, at least, and some arm articulation. On my shelf right now, he's fighting the kaiju from Superman, the new movie, the slime one that came out, slime kaiju. But yeah, here he is, so he could just be like,
oh, look out.
but yeah, he's pretty big, and it was super cheap. Which there's a video of this somewhere on, probably an unboxing video.
Yeah, most of us don't get that giant toy and cheap. Those don't normally go together.
Yeah, I think it was like under $10. I'm sure.
Oh,
like I wouldn't have spent more than that on this. But there he is, Godzilla or Godzilla.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, Mike.
Awesome. Well, I am just going to go ahead and start with the USS flag from GI Joe.
My lord!
If you can see it kind of back there.
Yeah, we're all backing up. Like,
but came out in 1985, 7.5 feet long. I'll show a few things since it really can't, obviously show the ship other than what I've already done. But the playset came with the microphone, which I have here. Cool. I did take the batteries out. Otherwise, I would try to make it work. It does work, but it has a microphone and 3 alarm sounds. I need the battery cover for it. One of those. Yes, it's one of those that
we'll keep our eye out.
There you go. Exactly. I'll run across it one day, but we'll see. Let's see. I also brought on one of the accessories, which is the arrestor hook that, as you're coming in for landing, that little piece grabs onto the cable that stretches across like the flight deck, basically right there.
There's the F-16.
And and this fits into the back of the Sky Striker, like right between the 2 back wings. These things are hard to find without a broken piece.
Sure.
But yeah, there's that. And the last thing I'll show is the little fuel truck and the little fuel trailer that it comes with. And it's got little pull-out hoses. But yeah, it's got there is an engine cover. I just now dropped it, but there's a little engine cover there, and there is a piece that goes in the back that I too dropped that does connect the little trailer onto the back.
On forever.
That's just cost Mike $8.
You just lost $8,000.
I actually did find it. So there's that little piece that connects the trailer onto the back. It also came with the Admiral keel hole, which I do not have the version that came with the ship. I have a different version, so always on the lookout for that. So, but hole? That is keel hole.
It's just so crazy because we all know how giant the Sky Strikers are. Right. And it looks like a little Hot Wheel on there.
Yeah, you can. There is another platform on the other side of the Sky Striker that lifts up and down. You can store vehicles under it, things like that. Sure. Has six little rooms inside there. One of them's like a little armory, and one of them's like looks like kind of like a little radar kind of room or something on the little screens that are in there. But yeah, that is the flag back there. And you can see there is a little tiny boat that it comes with, like a rescue boat of some sort. And it also has a crane all the way at that end also. There is a little crane.
So question, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Does it float?
It would. I mean, the problem is I can't say I would ever try. I would think it would, but the whole bottom on the opposite side is wide open. This is the only side that is like covered. Yes, on the other side. So when you lower that platform down, you can play with like the vehicles you can store inside the bottom area. So I would probably say it would not float.
Okay, well that makes sense, but that's just, man, that's crazy. How long have you had that thing? Since you were a kid, or is it a new pickup?
No, I've had it probably 12 years, right around 12 years. I traded a couple of significant comic books and a couple of $100 for it, but I definitely did not pay what they go for now. But yeah, I had
significant others. I was really
oh no, significant no significant comics, but no. But no. Okay. But yeah, it's definitely the centerpiece of my collection. That's for sure.
You don't have to say, but do you want to say what comics they were?
One was I do. One was a Batman. I believe it was a number 17 or number 14, but I can tell you what the cover looks like. It has Batman and Robin flying on the back of an eagle, and it says buy war bonds on it. So that's how old that comic was.
So during the war, so 40s, mid 40s probably.
Exactly. Wow. I think the comic book was from 40. Boy, it could have been. I honestly, I don't remember. It would have to be after 41. It's a real iconic. Yes. Yep. It was a real iconic cover. And the other one was like in the 20s. It was a Batman somewhere in the 20s, like 27, 28, something like that. I forget what it was. But yeah, I've never looked it up to see what those comics have gone up to.
No, never look back. Never look back.
No regrets. No regrets.
That's right.
Tiff did a quick eBay search. Said that microphone complete goes for $600. No biggie. Oh my Lord.
Nothing to it.
Oh, that's crazy. So yeah, I need to get the rest of that microphone then.
Bill, what's your first?
So I guess I was told earlier I should go with this guy first. And this guy is the epitome of Elginomics, because the first time I saw him, he was almost $50 at Walmart. And I'm like, man, that's cool, but I'm not doing that, because he doesn't even have a lot of articulation, which turns out he does have more than I thought. But there's no world where I was going to spend $50 on this guy. Then, through the power of Elginomics, I wandered down the clearance aisle about a month later, and there he is for $10. So I'm like, I got to get this guy.
Perfect.
And this is one of the first from the legendary world of Godzilla, Kong, all that stuff. So from Skull Island, this guy,
oh boy,
this Kong, look at this. He's got big boy. He's got his wrists move, elbow, and twisty articulation there too. Head moves left and right. He's got a beard, which always makes him cooler. And his hands move. He's got these grippy hands. They didn't come with anything to grab, but that's fine. For $10, he's enormous, and he's got look at these super cool. I don't know if you can see the claw marks on his chest.
Yep.
From where he's been in battles before. But you know what the most intimidating thing is about this Kong? I mean, besides the size of it. I mean.
Oh man.
Yeah, but besides that, look at those cakes, boys.
Oh, thanks, Bill. We're going to get flagged on YouTube now. Great.
Look, it's a plastic. Look, man, he's proud of him. He does a lot of squats. But yeah, he's huge.
He's an Instagram model.
And his ankles actually move too. So you could, I mean, I guess that's really just to make him stand well.
Sure.
But yeah, but dude, he's like, his back is yoked up. I mean, it's got the hair. I don't know. It's
got bullet wounds in his back.
No, that's where he's screwed together, because he's so huge. He's together with.
Okay.
We lost it.
But $10 though. Holy moly!
I know that's a great
easy
That's
decision.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. $10, easy decision right there.
Anyway, yeah, $10, man. And I was just like, oh, this guy's cool. Then I got him, started messing with him. Amanda just helped polish him up and get him cleany. But like, seriously, look at like compared to my chest, like this thing is
Yeah, wow.
huge, dude. This is huge.
My buddy.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my buddy Kong. Finger problems. But yeah, it's awesome, man. You just put this guy in the back of your collection, just looking over everybody else. How cool is this dude, right? Yeah, that's my first
cool.
one.
All right, my first one, the original mold came out in the Cybertron line in 2005, and then later in 2014, Transformers did a series called the Platinum Edition, and they took these old toys and gave them proper paint schemes based on their toys. I have a bunch of them. They did and they did big boys too. Like there's an Omega Supreme that came out then, but then they put them in as real toy colors. Anyway, but this one, I got to have a Starscream here. The Cybertron Starscream is just kind of a gray and red thing, but they repainted him into his kind of red, gray, and blue colors. Get this mic out of the way. He's super cool. He's comes with a crown. He comes with 2 different Cybertron keys that unlock different features. Like these weapons will flip down, and he's got a gun on one hand and a sword on the other hand that'll flip out and be on his arms. He's got sounds, lights and sounds. He's just gigantic, just gorgeous. And he's 15 inches tall. Yeah, so that's about how big he is.
Wow.
He was a Toys R Us exclusive. And those Platinum Edition ones, they did it kind of like the line where they put him out in kind of like a Chinese New Year kind of thing. So he was in the Year of the Horse was the name of his release. But yeah, the Thrilling 30s Platinum Edition Supreme Starscream from 2014. Wow. He is just, and I have the other one too. They just both hang out in my Starscream collection. I have just a separate Starscream section in the other room, but
the wing, the Starscream wing.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I like that.
All right. This next one is from Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. He was in the movie for like 10 seconds. I got it on clearance at Walmart. Yeah, it's enough for me to buy it. But it's clearance section in Walmart again, and this is the Black Dragon. I'm going to spell it. It's Rakor, just in case you got any ideas, Bill. It's Rakor, and he's a giant dragon with articulated mouth, articulated wings that go out and up. Get this long tail, them as well.
That's cool.
Basically, Masterverse figures can ride on top of him, so if that gives you kind of scale, Marvel Legends would fit on it as well. But here he is, perched on my shoulder. But he's giant. The wings articulate around. You can move him however you want. Right now I have the Batman from the Caveman Batman, that Page Punchers line. With the tribal Batman, he's riding on Rakor here. So, but yeah, it's a giant. I have a bunch of the figures from Dungeons and Dragons, the Owl Bears, and this guy. But he's just a giant dragon.
How much was he?
Probably under 20, maybe less than that. It might have been close to $8. Nobody bought it. Nobody bought any of these toys. This is the thing. Nobody bought any of them. They all went to Ross, and they all went to clearance. Nobody. It was 2020, COVID, and nobody watched the movie. Nobody bought the toys, which is a shame because the toys are great and the movie's awesome.
Yeah,
all true.
Well, I do have a question. How come you continuously are holding these different large toys? Like you're going to beat the crap out of them. Like you're going to defend your home.
He has children. He knows.
It's the only way. Some people have bats in their house, baseball bats. I just have giant weaponized toys here. I can just like,
If somebody came at me with a dragon, I'd be a little more nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Always playing with his toys, that guy.
Yeah.
That's
But
cool,
I've
man.
used this in several TikToks, flying around and stuff like that, and it's great for that. But yeah, it's just it's heavy too, and it would probably hurt somebody if you hit. I mean, smacked them hard enough.
I love
It's
the
got
paint
some of
job
this-
on it. Yeah.
This iridescent paint
Yeah.
kind of on
Yeah.
that is pretty awesome.
Those
And-
wings rule.
Yeah, they're giant. But like I said, they articulate as well, so you can move them around however you want. And the legs move and stuff. But yeah, it's just there's a video of it, me unboxing it on our YouTube channel. You'd have to maybe dig for it or at least search for the name. It would show up somewhere. But yeah, there'd be dragons.
Love it.
All right. For me, I am going to bring in some Star Wars, and this is
Nice.
from 2010, the Star Wars Legacy Collection, the Imperial AT-AT or AT Walker. Whoops, sorry, hit the microphone. But electronic sounds somewhere on this thing is some kind of sound button.
What do they sound like, Mike? Oh.
Pew 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 pew.
Oh, walking sounds.
That's so cool.
Walking.
Yes.
sounds.
Don't act like we don't make sounds when we walk, Bill.
The thing does articulate. The gun shoot.
Oh, hell yeah, with lights.
Yeah, with lights. There are missiles. That opens up, and it is a little a
Hell
detailed little
yeah.
cockpit. The thing is really cool. I love it. I love just having it. I'm not a big Star Wars collector, but I just love having this thing sitting
Who
around
is?
on the floor.
That's one of the ones to have. Jeez.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
right.
Yeah.
But yeah, the hopefully
man.
it's
Still
not
making
making
noise.
but yeah, the AT Walker there.
That thing is so cool, man.
That's awesome. What does it fit the 3.75 inch figures or bigger?
Yes. Yep. It
Okay.
fits those ones. Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay, so my turn. So when I was a kid, this is the one I was talking about. That is an update of the thing I had as a kid. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Jason, you probably will remember these. Were they called RoboCore?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's right. I was trying to remember. That's right. The originals were these dumpy things that basically looked like R2-D2 with like stretchy arms, and they had suction cups on them. Staggeringly terrible toys, but I had them when I was like 3, so I thought they were awesome. Fast forward to a couple years ago, I'm strolling through Walmart, and I'm always looking for random things in Steelers colors, as previously mentioned, and I see this robot in Steelers colors. This big giant guy here. And turns out this is an update. The same people that bought the Sector license and
Nacelle?
the Pokemon from Mars, yes, Nacelle, yes, made this guy. And he originally looked like a
Dumpy little trash can.
it was this big. It looked like literally R2-D2 with stretchy arms is what it was. And they updated it to this guy. He still has the suction cup feet, so you can just stick them down. But he's recently washed, so he's flopsy and all over the place. But he has these arms, this spinny mace arm, which serves nothing, but I guess is designed to fight most of you guys because they all have maces for some reason. And little
Not
chains,
wrong.
and then there's a hook on this arm. And it's super detailed, and it's got like dirty detail on it. Like he's supposed to be a deep sea robot. He's got a pulverizer over here in his hand, which is supposed to shoot off and go do things. I don't know, but it pops in and out of there. And the only accessory this big guy came with was a little bitty thing of flowers, because he's a big, strong brute, but he has a heart of gold, and the only thing he hates about working in the ocean is he never gets to smell flowers.
Aww.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry a little.
It's literally made out of gold since he's a robot.
Yeah, pretty much. But just look at the size of this dude. And if you guys Google RoboCore and see what they actually look like when they came out, the update is savage. And I found this dude for $10, another $10 clearance. And I went back to get the other two because there were 3 of them, and they were already gone. But he's the biggest one, and of course, as I mentioned, Steelers colors. So this guy just looks super awesome on the shelf, actually in the Steelers section. So
yeah, the second you got that, I ran to all our Walmarts. I'm like, yes, finally clearance. And I waited, and just they never went down here.
I never saw.
They just disappeared.
You guys always get stuff that I don't get. Like Elgin got me that shredder that I apparently willed into existence, the shredder Dracula, and I got it for like $11 and sent it to me, and I'm like, those are in my Walmart right now still for $35, and they don't, when they go on clearance, for some reason Walmart's down here, they go to clearance for like $32. It's like
exactly,
and then they disappear. They never get low. You guys are like, I bought a whole cart full of clearance toys for $9 because I wanted them. Yeah, but anyway, yeah. And his name it's even on the front of him. His name is Wrecker. If you can see it in the camera there, it's right on his front.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's Wrecker is his name with his cool little lights. And I love his face. His face actually reminds me of Transformers a little bit, because it's got some character. He's got like eyebrows and stuff. He's got a little character to him. So, yeah, I'm bummed you couldn't find these guys, Jason, because for $10, this thing is huge.
Bagged them all.
And they're heavy and they're built well and they're pretty great. So that's that's my number 2, robots.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Bill, for this one. I took it out of the shipper box for the first time maybe since I got it. I haven't quite assembled it yet, but this guy touts itself as a combiner of 16 inches. It came out last year.
Oh, yeah.
It's the 40th anniversary Voltron set.
That's awesome.
Yes. The best.
I'm going to try it.
Cool.
It's got a flap so you can see all the guys in there. Pretty freaking cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's cool.
As excited as Elgin is for the new Masters movie, that's how I'm excited for Henry Cavill leading a Voltron live action movie. Yes.
So, yeah, it says 16 inches tall. It says there's 60 plus phrases and sound effects, and I've seen reviews and they go through them and they're just great. This box art's awesome. I love seeing all the lions down this side. Just great.
The killer is you got to get 2 to leave all the lions separate and then 1 Voltron.
Yeah. No, one's good. One's good. So one of these days I'll do an unboxing with you and we'll get this guy out. But
hell yeah,
16-inch
That's
Voltron,
awesome.
and it's my first one. I don't think I had any as a kid, but I watched a cartoon and I love it. It's a combining lion thing, and
sure,
the best.
You'll have to use your hand, but nope. Performance anxiety. It's normal.
That's fair.
It's totally normal, guys. So
after 40 years.
Man, I love that show so much, and not just the super awesome combiner monster or robots, but the monsters that they fought were so like Lovecraftian and creepy and awesome. Like, sorry, I get excitable.
The next thing I have here is the only giant Funko Pop that I have. I got this at GameStop. Insane Mike sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, we're having a sale, so go." Power Saber's on computer. But how quickly he's like, "Hey, come and buy this giant trap jaw." So I'm like, "Okay, I'll buy that."
All right.
Why not? So I showed up as soon as the store opened. That's and cool. And then went and grabbed it. I think Jake our friend also came in and bought everything else that was on clearance for a store. But I grabbed this guy first. I need to get some more of them, but I don't. I keep these in the box because they look awesome on the wall, just giant. Like this is the trap jaw. He's huge. That's next to my head there. And there is trap jaw from GameStop for. It says clearance to $18.97, but I think it's even cheaper than that.
That was right half off sale, I think.
Yeah, it was their half off sale. Yeah. So yeah, half of that.
Elgenomics, baby.
Hey fitty.
All right. My next one comes courtesy of Jurassic World Battle Damage Colossal Tyrannosaurus Rex. He does make noise. He can fit up to 20 small little dinosaurs. He eats them. And then there is a hatch right there.
Oh, easy, sir.
Get your
out.
Right in the
yeah.
Okay.
But you can retrieve him back through the hatch. His legs and his little arms are the only thing that is really articulates whatever it is on here. Oh, and his tail, never mind. But yeah, battle damaged. He's super cool. I just love having this around. I do got a few Jurassic Park toys I collect also. But yeah, came out in 2015. Yeah, the mouth is awesome. Cool poses you can do with them. But yeah, that is a T-Rex.
Big boy.
That thing rules.
Yeah, it's awesome. I love that thing.
Oh, hey, me again. Okay, well, since Elgin did it, I guess Bill's got to do it. We've been talking about, because if you've ever wondered how insane I am and unwell, I'm the guy that unboxes. Well, you guys know, you don't have to wonder. I'm the guy that unboxes his pop figures. So when Godzilla versus Kong came out, or X Kong, whatever,
Times
Kong, yes. They fought in Hong Kong when it was neon lights. So they decided to release an enormous pop of Godzilla in a neon light version from fighting in that town. Oh, and there's this.
Aww.
But for a pump, look how ridiculously detailed this is. But here's my only thing. Look at his legs, his little legs. He's definitely backing it up. Like he's throwing that thing. Look at that face. He's like, slay queen. Like and just look at the detail level in his back. And like, this is a pop, guys.
That's awesome. Yep.
This is insane. This is why I unbox toys, because I have this thing where I'm like, I want to see the back of the toy. I want to see the side of the toy. I want to see all of the toy. But man, look, I don't know if the camera's really picking it up, but you see the detail in his skin, his face looks awesome, his eyes, just like all these ridges and everything, and it's a pop. Like that's what's crazy.
Wash paint on the front of them too looks really great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's like the kind of faded, but so like cool. as it really looks like in the movie. But yeah, it's kind of got a neon tweak to it because this was from the battle scene. And there was a Kong that I wanted to get. It sold out super quickly, but it's the Kong with the axe and from the scale, and it's lighted, kind of colored the same way. And the amount of money that people want for that thing is ridiculous. I'll get it one day because that movie was fantastic. But yeah, giant. And this guy, he's not light, man. Elgin, you just held up that trap jaw. These big pops are chunky boys.
They got some weight to them for sure.
Yep, but that's mine. Neon lights, Godzilla from Godzilla X Kong, the first one.
My next one I got from the Andy Wassum collection, and so I treasure it a lot. This is something I never thought I would have. Mm-hmm. It is from 2007. Its neck is quarter scale Rob Zombie's Halloween 18-inch Michael Myers.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Nice.
Wow.
Pretty great detail
Cool.
on these big boys.
Yeah.
Bloody knife. Not a ton of articulation, but you can just the detail that's, in this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Pretty great. He's definitely a leaner. He's against the back wall. I don't want him falling over.
Sure.
Yeah, super awesome detail. And he also came with a second head.
As NECA does.
Yep, you all remember that from
that's
the
awesome.
movie.
Dang.
Yeah.
He can be replaced with that head.
I'm your friend, Michael.
Wow.
Yeah, really neat. Yeah, I looked him up. This guy goes for a couple bucks now. Really.
I'm sure.
Be careful with it. It's NECA, so if you sneeze on it, it'll fucking implode, apparently.
No.
True.
Yeah, he's weird. He's in a pose, so he doesn't really. He's just kind of a statue. His arms move and his head moves, and that's about it.
Right.
Yeah, you
Weird.
just leave that bad boy on the shelf anyway. It looks amazing.
Yeah. So he's 18 inches. The third one, 18 inches.
Wow.
All right.
All right. This was from Mattel Creations on their website, an exclusive figure there. When I first saw this figure in Masterverse Revelation, I was like, man, I hope they make this as a figure. And then they did. They did it for San Diego Comic-Con. And they made it's like this deluxe packaging as well. It's usually up on my shelf over there. I brought it down. That's right. Motherboard from Masterverse with these giant wings that open up.
That's awesome.
With the soft goods cape in the back.
That's
with
amazing.
The little electrode things that come out and like attach to you and you become part of Motherboard. Of course, voiced by Meg Foster, who was Eva Lynn in the 87 movie. So perfect voice casting for her to be this Motherboard. This giant. This is the largest Masterverse figure they've ever made. It's like a 12-inch figure. But these wingspan is giant. I just have her there, and then her little fingers there with these claws, nails. But yeah, a great part of the show, having her as this kind of the cult of Motherboard, and then having her, and then actually doing a figure, making it a giant, and then the box. I keep it in the box because it opens up, and then I have all the figures around her, all the cult members that were on the show. So it comes with a little stand inside the box as well too, so you can display it in the box. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, there's Motherboard from Masterverse Revelation, more in Revolution as well.
Not
so
just
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Was he in the original at all, or anything remotely like her in the original Motu stuff, like the first run, or is it just new for the new series?
I'm sorry.
Was
talking to me?
Was that around before in the earlier, the original run of Motu, or is that something just new for the new series?
Just for season 1. So in season 1, the end of like the series finale, they show like her as just like the antagonist, and then you have like in the next Revolution, she's a part of it as well, but then you find out that Hordak is actually like controlling her as well. But it's in Masterverse Revelation and Revolution. She's a big part of that show. When to go into it a little more, Skeletor basically, when he dies in the show, the cult takes over, this cult of Motherboard with Trapjaw and Triclops and all these guys, and they give like this like oil, looks like, and that has like these nanobite technology, like gets into your body and turns you into a zombie machine basically. It's probably a commentary on society, but Henry Rollins voices Triclops as the cult member, and you think he's the leader, but then there's Motherboard comes out, and you think she's the leader, and then Hordak comes out, and then of course he's
a great show, Bill.
Check it out.
Yeah, I mean, I just had the entire thing explained to me, so I got it. But
there's more. But
I do want to watch those. Yeah, so
Yeah, it's on Netflix if you want to check it out.
I'll throw it on at work and ruin everybody's day.
Perfect.
Not just because we use it for everything, but I do really love that purple to blue gradient on the wings.
Yeah, it's really,
gorgeous.
And even on the her cloak there, on her cape, you can kind of see it there. It gradients back down as well. And
like if I didn't know anything about that figure, it just looks cool sitting in the background. It's like it just looks awesome. Yeah, I think it's great.
Sure is.
That's awesome. All right. Oh, let's see. My next one, we are going to the something just fell off of it. 1988 G.I. Joe. Oh, it was a wheel. Well, I'll spin it this way to the side that the wheel did not fall off of. It's the 1988 G.I. Joe Rolling Thunder, and came with a driver. His name is Armadillo. Kind of hard to see that face there, but this thing expands to over 3 feet long. It pulled this back, and these little doors start to fold down, and another door came off.
This episode has cost Mike $11,000 so far.
Oh, Jesus.
That's hilarious. But there's a little vehicle inside. And then, here goes another $1,000. You spin this around.
He's a dark collector.
Oh, never mind. These open up to these little hatches. I don't know if you can see that. Open up to, which then reveal two huge missiles that then have missiles inside of them.
Oh my God.
So, yes. These things are insane. But yeah, has a huge gun on the back. I am missing a few of the missiles. Oops. No. I am missing a few of the missiles. Yeah. This one's always a work in process there. I've had this one since I was a kid. I got it for Christmas probably when I was like maybe 10. Yeah, somewhere. Wow. Yeah, probably like 10, somewhere around there. So yeah, that is the Rolling Thunder.
Yeah, this was missing half the vehicle now. This already was the most expensive episode we've ever done. And now it's more because we got to rebuy all the parts we lost trying to show this.
Oh, no doubt.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring something that's decidedly not thousands of dollars on the screen. But continuing the trend from my last one, but also tying into one of the things I showed during Thrill of the Hunt. One of my favorite all-time characters from Marvel is the baby blue-eyed thing, Mother Grimm's baby boy. And I love Ben Grimm. I love the thing. I love everything about him as a character. He's always punching above his weight. He's a strong guy, but he's not on the level of like the Hulk and all these other people, but he never backs down from a fight. He smokes cigars. He's just everything that's great about that you could want in a character. You know, he's just got the best heart, and I'm just a giant fan. So when I saw this guy, I had to have it. And not only is it a pop, but it's also a bobblehead. It's enormous. Again, this thing is heavy, and look at the cool detail on this guy's, like, all that is like grooves. That's not just painted. That's like deep grooves. Awesome. And he's got this angry little face.
Awesome.
It's clobbering time. Boom, boom. He missed glute day. He's no calm. Why am I obsessed with superhero butts? I don't know. But
talk to your therapist about.
You know why. You know why. Don't act like you don't. But yeah, this big giant head. And it's a pop, guys. Remember when pops were just like circles with eyes and like a t-shirt? And you're like, yeah, that's Captain Kirk. But look at this. Look at this guy compared to my head. I mean, and again, not light. Like, this is a heavy toy, and the bobblehead is awesome. And he's like square-headed. It's a thing that kind of actually works for being a pop. But yeah, it's just a giant bobblehead, and it's so cool, man. I mean, yeah, pops are probably going out of business and they got out of control. But I'm so glad they made these megas because these things, like you said, at the back of a collection, just up on one row.
Yeah,
they look so damn cool. I love them.
Did you love the new movie? I loved it a lot.
Just
All right,
you
moving
want-
on. Moving on. Okay. Gotcha.
I never want to look at Pedro Pascal again. He was in everything for 4 years straight. He's not Mr. Fantastic. Let's move on.
Moving on. You're right. You're a good call. My next one.
Sorry.
So when HasLab first was created, that was this crowd-funded thing. Unicron was the first one, and he was made to be one of the biggest, is one of the biggest action figures probably ever made. I didn't get him, and I'm kind of glad I never did. As I tell myself, as I cry myself to sleep, I don't have him. But I don't want him because almost everyone who does have him is like, he's actually too big. Like he has to live in the center of a room. There is just no,
right.
He's just too big. But it doesn't mean I didn't have Unicron envy. I have some Unicrons, but then I don't collect a lot of third-party stuff. But this guy is touted as the version of versions. If you're not getting the HasLab one, which someone just today was trying to, it was like $600, and now they're selling it for $2,000-$3,000. You can't get it now. Anyway, so I'm never gonna, and that's fine because I got this guy. The company's called 01 Studio, and his name is Cell, but it's Unicron. But he is just one of the most gorgeous things ever. He's 19 inches tall, so he's my
awesome.
But he turns into a planet. He's got incredible design and sculpt, and is just a bad mofo, and probably the most expensive toy I've ever bought, probably still. But he's gigantic, 19 inches. He sits on top of the shelves over there and just guards the whole room. And I have, some of the Energon Armada Unicrons. They're great. They have a lot of really cool features and things. But this is movie accurate Unicron.
Yeah.
Well, what? Are you going to drop the number?
Oh, it was like 300, but it's
American.
American.
I know. I saved up. But yeah, he's wonderful. He's beautiful.
That's awesome.
That thing is sick.
Unicron. All right, let me find.
Have you transformed him?
The first time, and then I'm like, I ain't ever doing that again. I don't have the time. It's hours it takes.
Really? That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
All right, well, this is my last one. This is another clearance find. I wouldn't have bought it if it was. I think originally retails at $50. I think I got it for under 20.
Nice.
And it was a giant. I was like, well, do I have any room for this? Who cares? Price was too good to pay for it. But I'll think about that later. We're talking about this Stone Cold Steve Austin monster truck.
Yeah.
It's just, it comes a little Stone Cold in there. He's in there. What? Driving around, and then
the drinking and driving mobile.
Yeah, of course. He just comes out, but the wheels spin. This is part of the Reckon series, where you can pull stuff off. A bunch of the stuff comes off. I don't want to pull all of it off because it's a pain to put it all back together. But you can see there's a split there. So this roof will come off. This come off. This back comes off. The engine comes off. The wheels will pop off. But the wheels are like a rubber, soft rubber, and it's got independent suspension, I guess. But yeah, this thing is just It's giant. It's a huge. It's a huge. I mean, it's a monster truck, so it should be huge,
awesome.
you know. But yeah, it just sits on the shelf with some other figures around it. But yeah, you get a little Stone Cold 316 right there.
That's awesome.
There he is. That's my last guy.
That's awesome, dude.
I think if I had this as a kid,
That's
it would
way
probably be
cool.
like my favorite toy. You know, one of those like
Oh yeah.
just play this outside in the gravel, just like tear it up.
You're an old school wrestling fan. Remember when he drove the monster truck to like the ring and he like goosed it and it made the cameraman fall?
Yeah, it was just he would come down and just
Standing on the carpet and just goes like because he goosed him. Yeah.
It's
That's the
insane.
second
There's,
time I've hit my head on the wall today, guys. This is an episode. I'm gonna go lay down.
they made us some other wrecking vehicles that are large as well. They made like a tanker truck or like a wrecking ball truck, and like a bunch of other stuff. But this is like the one that was like super cheap, clearance at Walmart, and I was like, yeah, I'll buy that for sure.
On a side note, as a Scotch-Irish person, I just want to flash back to when you posted a picture on St. Patrick's Day of like Boondock Saints and corned beef, and then Drew McIntyre, who's from Scotland.
I know.
I'm just saying.
I don't have a what's his face? The
little dude, yeah.
Yeah, the other guy.
Yeah. The little guy from the Judgment Day. You know what I'm talking about.
We also don't condone drinking and driving. Anyway, Mike, what
There
do
you
you
go. All right. This is my last one. He came out in 2014, made by Jack
Jesus Christ.
Pacific. He is billed as the biggest Ninja Turtle that was created. He is 4 foot tall, but is the colossal Michelangelo.
Oh my God.
I forget what line this was.
Bill.
Which Ninja Turtle, Elgin?
I'm not leaving.
Which
That looks like
which
it looks
line
like
it was.
2003 maybe.
Yeah,
It kinda does.
It looks around
Yeah.
like it's like 2010s maybe. It's like really cartoony, kind of blocky shaped ones.
This came out in 2014. I just couldn't remember
maybe
which one this one was.
It feels like
But,
it's one of the later ones, you know.
Yeah. But came with his nunchucks with
Actual size.
Just
Actual
nunchucks.
size.
Those are actual home defense.
Yeah, yes, actual size. And he does have a shell that comes off, so you can store stuff in there. His other
More
nunchuck
turtles.
is inside there. Yeah, you could put turtles inside there, but that is the
Turtleception.
colossal. Yeah, that's the colossal Michelangelo there, 4 foot tall.
I'll steal Elgin's line. They're like, if you take a turtle shell off, they die.
That's true.
You said that in a past
I'll
one.
push him out of the way then.
I've said it almost in every video I've talked about.
Like, you're crazy. When you open the shell, they die. I'm like, well,
Yep.
It's definitely a my buddy. But that also makes sense because Mike was really eyeballing. We left that last toy store. He was eyeballing a Batmobile that he would have had to go get a truck to put it in.
Oh yeah.
Home, and I'm like, oh, he just likes big toys, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Got a lot of big toys.
Considering I just got nuked, I was going to show my giant Donatello.
Oh, that's so big.
Awesome.
But yeah, it's pretty great. Donnie's my favorite. But yeah, he's big, but that's just passive.
Can't do that, man. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What I'm actually going to show is probably my second favorite toy in everything I own. The number one is the Jason Voorhees. I think you've seen it, Jason.
Yeah.
Amanda got me for Christmas a couple years ago. The damn thing is this big, and it's perfect. It's like standing on a dock of the water. That is probably my most expensive. I found out like a year later what she paid for it. I love that woman. Anyway, but my second favorite thing. So I grew up, I was reading comics in the 90s, and the coolest thing in the 90s in comics was Image Comics. And I loved the Hulk But what if the Hulk was a metalhead that wore a jacket and had chains all over him? Then he'd be called Pit. And the Pit figure would only come out as a Build-A-Figure amongst other McFarlane, I think it was McFarlane, but other toys. And it is insane to buy it online. So last year I was at the Comic-Con here in Kansas City, and I'm walking through and deciding what I want to get. And I didn't have a lot of money to spend, but I had a chunk. And I saw two things at the same booth. And number one is for any horror fans out there, I am a big fan of Motel Hell. It's a ridiculous film. I know Jason may not be a big fan of it.
I love Vincent's fritters. Come on.
It takes all kinds of critters. But I bought a Screen Greats on card figure for Motel Hell with the pig head on and the big chainsaw, and I love this thing. And I'm like, I need that. But do they have anything else here? It's Sunday, and we know what Sunday means. Elgenomics full effects. Let's talk them down. So he had a ton of things, and I'm like, well, I want to spend some money. This is the last row of. I don't want to go back through. I didn't see anything that was priced reasonably. Like, no, I'm not paying $80 for your NECA Godzilla. I'm sorry. It's $40 right now on every website. So I was like, let's see what this guy has. What else he has? And I found this guy. I will not disclose the amount of money I spent for him. But I finally got the Pit. The Pit.
So cool.
Awesome.
If you like Image Comics from the 90s, Dale Keown was all the Image guys did something in Marvel and left, and Spider-Man, whatever. And Dale Keown did the Hulk, and when he left, he created Pit. This thing is more detailed than it has any right to be. It is articulated. Everything moves. The wrists, the ankles. It's more articulated than the stuff before. The shoulders, the chains are actually loose, so you can move those around. The ankles, the independent hips, real swivel at the waist. And when I say this thing is heavy, it is solid. This is not empty. This is like, it is. This is a heavy freaking toy. And I went up to the guy and I saw it sitting there, and I literally turned around and breathed through my nose and touched Amanda, and I was like, "Don't let me turn around yet." And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because I want that." And I was like,
You can't let them know that. Yeah.
If I turn around like this, the guy's gonna be like $8,000, and I'm like, I'll think about it. But I'm like, I want that, but I want that Farmer Vincent. This is how much I have to spend. I'm gonna see what he wants for it. I asked the guy what he wants for it. I'm like, oh, like dollars? And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, I'm interested in getting this and this. It's Sunday. I don't want you to have to pack it up and take it home, right?
Oh no, you don't want that.
Yeah, that would be. I'm doing you a favor.
That's right.
I'm like, this Farmer Vincent, you want how much for this and how much for the Vincent? Okay, cool. How about I give you what you're asking for this plus like $10 and we call it good. And the guy goes, you know what he did there?
Yep. Oh, you're killing me.
Let me call. The owner of the booth has stepped away. I'm like, where is he? You got to tell me, because if he's getting nachos, we're okay. But if he's dropping a deuce, I don't want to bother him, and we're having an issue. So I was like, well, don't bother him. He goes, no, he told me to call him. He goes, hey man, will you take blah blah blah? And I'm not going to tell you again. I'm not going to say how much I spent for this because not everybody needs to know. So I was like, will you take this much? And he goes, let me make the phone call. Called and he goes, I need this much. And I am, as soon as they say I need this much and drop down, you got them. You got them. And I just was like, yeah, man, This is all I got. I could spend this much. That's it. And I bumped up my price by like $5, almost an insulting amount, considering how much the two things were. And finally, he was like, "Let me call him again." And I'm like, "Okay, Gary." And he calls the guy again. He turns, he walks away for a while, and he comes back and he goes, "We don't have the box for it." And I'm like, "Okay." And he's like, "I guess we'll do it. But man, you're lucky you caught us on Sunday, the last day." And I was just like, "Yeah, I bet I am, jerky." And then, I have a giant pit in my house. So I'm super excited. That was a long story. But man, this thing is the coolest. Every morning he stands. I have this little, my other collection. I love Dixon flannels. And one of the guys from the Friday the 13th flannel, he made this like a coin catcher and change catcher. So it's like the Friday the 13th flannel with these cool little Jason buttons, the snap it all closed, sitting in front of this guy. So every day I bring home my change and my keys and I put it in that thing and I look at this dude, and every day I'm like, this thing rules. Sorry. That was a long story, but look at it. This thing is so cool, man. This is what collecting is all about. Also, I found out it was a collective figure, but this is apparently a Mexican version where they, for some reason, just released the full thing in Mexico. And
pretty cool.
Just look it up and see how much it costs.
All right, and for my last one, so Titans. Everybody knows Transformers has Titans. I could have done all of mine with just the Titans, but I just picked the biggest and baddest one. He was the biggest Transformer ever made in the original line. He's one of the biggest now. He's Fortress Maximus. A two-hander. He's 24 inches tall. I got some upgrade parts, some 3D printed parts from Turnip.
Wow.
Like these guns and things. He's 24 inches tall. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh my God.
He turns into a city. He's one of the biggest. He has sound activated, light activated heads.
Oh.
He talks. He's so big that his head's a headmaster, and his headmaster's a headmaster. So Cerebros is his head, and then his name is Emissary. But anyway, he's gigantic. I remember just walking across Toys R Us, and I saw him on the bottom shelf, and I'm like, I got to make some decisions today.
That thing, like,
that's awesome.
And
that's too cool.
Yeah, there's 10 others at least on the floor behind me of those Titans that are all pretty much around 2 feet tall too. So,
wow.
Are you gonna have to send that thing to college one day? Like,
I might have to. I love seeing pictures of having them strapped in seat belts and stuff. And
that's
all
awesome.
right. We need to get moving on here. We should take a quick little break. We're going to tell you about the podcast network, the PFPN. I know you've heard of it, but this lady's going to tell you all about it.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal: providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we're back, and now it's time for Elgin to take us on a store tour.
All right. Today's store is called the Treasure Chest Collectibles at 110 North Quincy Avenue, Suite 72 in Ottumwa, Iowa. That's right. Here in Ottumwa. It's 0 miles from Ottumwa, but it is 14 hours and 21 minutes from Montgomery, Texas. But if you're in Iowa, it's an hour and 31 minutes from the capital of Des Moines. Has a bunch of Funko Pop, Hot Wheels, video games, wrestlers, TMNT, Motu, Marvel, DC, and much, much more. And I did pick up that Lieutenant Ripley from them as well. But did you know that the Coal Palace was a temporary exhibition center that stood in Ottumwa from 1890 until 1892? It was used to showcase the local coal mining industry, and it was visited by President Benjamin Henry Harrison and Congressman William McKinley. And while you're digging for coal, be sure to dig up some deals at the Treasure Chest Collectibles at 1110 North Quincy Avenue, Suite 72, Ottumwa, Iowa. I gotta say, see you later, guys, and head out early. Sorry.
No worries, buddy. Ciao.
See you on the next one.
Sorry, Babble.
It's a great store. It's run by some fellow vendors that are always at the Cracktastic Plastic cons. They're real toy lovers, and yeah, it's just nice to see them. It's Clint, and then Ryan. They kind of share the space, and they're like going for it. You know, they've had their garages full of toys and are always going out trying to sell them, but they're like, let's try this, and
That's awesome.
really making a go at it, and they're doing it right. It's a real toy store, so
that's awesome.
That's pretty cool. And
I'm definitely going to check it out when I'm up there.
Cool.
So.
Yeah, to have it here in our town, it's awesome. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
we sort of have two stores now. One's the antique kind, where there's a bunch of booths, but they're are only but there's toys spread out. But this is just all done, and the prices aren't stupid because they're just vendors too. They understand the market, so pretty cool.
Nice.
All right. Well, before we go today, I just want to remind everyone, if you want to help support this crazy thing we do over here, we'd love to have your support. There's lots of easy and free and fun ways to do it, like tell a friend. We know you got them. Share them with us. We want them. You can also leave us 5-star reviews on Apple Podcasts. But our favorite way, Elgin mentioned at the top of the show, is to head on over to the website, enlistinthecorps.com, CORPS. That's our Patreon. There's lots of different cool things you get for your support, like bonus episodes. Mike just had his first bonus episode, Gray Old Goal. Oh my gosh, you're not going to believe what was there. You get shout outs on the show, you get early access to some videos, and you get to be in a chat with all of us and Bill and everybody, all the core members. It's a really fun, very enabling chat. Would you not agree, fellas?
Oh,
maybe too enabling.
Yeah. And then today's conversation was being Spork certified. You can't believe what goes on in this chat.
I never knew I needed all of the robot sky sharks until belonging in this chat. Now I have a new ADHD itch that I have to scratch, and they're not cheap. Thanks, Jason.
You betcha. Well, and like I said, one of those awesome perks is shout outs on the show. So we're going to do that now. So a big giant thank you to our core members, Tony Miller, Chris Turnip Simmons, Alex LaForest, Wildish Bill Fisher, Mike Ward, Colin Bunn, and the latest and greatest, Dina Hyatt. Sorry for pronouncing that wrong last time. Dina Hyatt, thank you so much for joining the core. You're one of us now. We appreciate all the help and support. You guys are amazing.
For sure.
Love talking toys with you. All right, that's what I got. What do you think?
Thank you for having me on, guys. I really appreciate it. Sorry I babbled, but I got us so excited one last time. Look how cool that thing is.
That's fine. Thank you, Bill, for joining us. One more plug for your channel.
Yeah, just Wildish Bill Fisher on YouTube. Right now it's a bunch of unboxing, but I'm exploding to a bunch of different things, and likes, follows, watches, shares, whatever, man. You know the deal, but I greatly appreciate it. And it's just a place, man, where we hang out and we talk about stuff that we love and bring a little joy to a pretty dark and effed up world sometimes. So that's what it's all about, man. Hope you guys check it out.
Thank you. We will. And until next time, hope you all keep being awesome. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.